everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Sarah. I'm completely new here in YouTube and I'm the happy lucky mom of a baby boy, Island, who just turned 3 months old this week. So I would love to create a community, share with you all the experience, good tips and tricks that I've gained during my pregnancy, but also during those first 3 months of life, and we will go further together step by step and also learn from your experiences. So I will grab myself a cup of coffee and start with the first video. So cup of coffee is there and we might as well just start with our first discussion. The first topic that I want to touch today is on how to get time for yourself with a newborn at home. It all depends on whether you're breastfeeding or not. If you're breastfeeding, at the beginning, you will have to breastfeed maybe every 20 minutes, every hour for a short amount of time. But with the time, you will be able to breastfeed every time for a longer period, but not so often. Maybe you will be able to pump and then delegate that possibility to someone else to give the bib to a baby and then get time for yourself. If you're not breastfeeding, still enjoy the opportunity to get the things done while the baby is drinking or sleeping. I unfortunately didn't make it after the second month to breastfeed my baby because I was not taking enough care of myself. I was completely sleep deprived, I was not drinking enough, I was not eating enough, I was not taking enough time for myself, and I ended up stopping producing milk. So I would really emphasize on, if you want to breastfeed, or not even, if you just want to take care of your baby and be a happy mommy, take time for yourself. You will be able to take care a lot better of your baby if you do. So first advice, let people help you. People won't judge you. Just choose the right person which you can trust and rely on to let them your baby, and enjoy that time for you to rest. Maybe take a walk, take a shower, eat something, read a book, but just enjoy that me time. You need it. At the beginning, I would think I was strong enough to make it and I would deny every kind of help. Well, of course you're strong enough to make it, but you can make it a lot smoother if you accept the help that people are willing to give you. When people come to visit you at home and your baby cries, they don't matter because they go back to their house and there's no crying baby over there. So they don't mind having a baby crying for 10 minutes when they visit you. They know it's part of the deal. What I love to do is actually get visits. Why is that? Because I would wake up, prepare my baby, give him some food, change his clothes, make him all kind of beautiful for the day, and entertain him a bit. In the meantime, I would prepare myself. I would have fixed this goal that for lunchtime, I would need to be bathed, made up, dressed, and the house cleaned for the visits to come. So all the things that I needed to get done would be done by lunchtime. That would leave me a quiet feeling. I would then receive some visits for 30 to 45 minutes. It all depends on how close you are with those people. I would actually love those people to just come with their stories, tell me how it went at work, what happened in their families, tell stories, outside stories, adult stories, and maybe oxygen my brain a bit. And then they would go back home and I would prepare myself a bit. I would give another bib to the baby and then my husband would come home. It would be bath time and then sleeping time. So days would pass so quickly that way and in such a smooth way, just because I would let people in. Second advice, teach your baby on how to recognize difference between day and night. Why is that so important? Because as soon as your baby differences those two periods of time, he will sleep more during the night, every time more and more. And the more you sleep at night, the more you rest, the more energy you get during the day to do other things than just recuperate your sleep lack. Third advice, choose your battles. Once I asked my husband to give the bib to the baby while I was taking my shower. When I came back, the baby was wrapped up in his blanket, the bib blocked by the blanket, and my husband doing something else. I was sad about that because that for me was missed bonding time with his son. Then my husband explained to me why he had been doing that. Because while giving the bib to the baby, he would be rubbing his hand, maybe touching his face, talking to him, smiling to him, and then the baby would be laughing, getting very fussy, swallow a lot of air, and then ending up not taking care of his bib while he needed to eat. So my husband decided to give that quiet time to our baby and enjoy that opportunity for him to do other things he needed to get done. So I learned something from him. I choose my battles. It is very important for me that my baby does not get entertained by any kind of screen, computer, telephone, television, none of that. When my baby is awake and I want to entertain him, I am 100% focused on him. That is my bonding. Throughout the 5 bibs that I give him per day, there are 4 that I take him into my hands and I give him personally the bib and I take time with him and I feel him into my arms and he feels my warmth. But 1 bib per day, I enjoy the opportunity to eat myself. What do? I put the blankets, I block the bib, my baby's drinking quietly, I prepare my food, and I come eat with my baby. So he looks at me while drinking, I look at him while eating, I smile at him, I talk to him, and he's all very quiet. And I get the opportunity to eat, which sometimes I used not to have before. 4th advice, let be. Follow your baby's rhythm. During the first month of life, your baby will be drinking when hungry, sleeping when he's tired, and will be playing when all his needs are fulfilled. Don't try to fight against his needs. Don't try to put him some schedules that will lead you nowhere. A satisfied baby gives you enjoyable moments. I got the advice when my baby was less than a month old to put him some schedule. No, if he's hungry, don't give him right now because he needs to wait 2-hour marks before he eats again. He needs to sleep every 3 hours. If he's tired before that, don't put him to sleep. He needs to sleep after 3 hours for him to be tired enough. What did I gain? I got a baby that was so nerved, so tired, he would then not sleep when I put him to bed because I had missed the sleepy time. I would get a baby so angry because he was hungry and I would not feed him that he would then drink his bib completely desperate, then swallow a lot of air, get a lot of colics, and that would give me nothing good at all. To respond to that advice of putting some schedule to your newborn baby, I would like to answer with my personal experience. At 1 month old, my baby would sleep throughout the complete night. What I mean by complete night, I would put my baby to sleep at 7:30 p.m. and he would not wake up not even once until 8:30 the next morning. Why is that? Because my baby would eat all he needs to eat during the day. He would play, get tired, eat all he needs to, and then get some rest as well. If your baby is rested enough, he is not over angry and then he sleeps better at night. So I would satisfy my baby during the day and I would teach him what is the difference between day and night. Day are naps, night is sleep. And I would get my baby, 1 month old baby, to sleep during the night without putting him any schedules. Next thing, don't procrastinate. When your baby wakes up in the morning because he had enough sleep, because he is hungry, because he needs his diapers to be changed, do that right ahead. If you try to gain 30 extra minutes to sleep a bit more, you will have such an angry, hungry, fussy and nerved baby just for gaining 30 minutes, which in reality you're not really sleeping, that you will have to fight almost half a day or not a whole day for him to be satisfied again. When your baby wakes up and starts being a bit fussy, looking around, maybe saying some words, or if he's too young, maybe making a bit of noise with his mouth, get on your feet, take your baby, say hello to him, say a wonderful good morning to your baby, kiss him, hug him, dress him for the day, change his diapers, give him his bib, sing with him, play with him, make him be entertained and a bit tired. And then after that, he will take a nap. And during that night, you will get to sleep all the time you want, but you have respected his internal schedules. Have a satisfied baby if you want to have quiet time for yourself. 5th advice, prioritize and organize yourself. There's 3 ways to take care of yourself. Primary needs: eat, drink, shower, sleep, maybe heal yourself after giving birth. Secondary needs: have a direct, healthy, and pleasant environment. A clean house, maybe clean clothes, eat healthier, get the bills paid. Well, you need to get some things done for you to feel well. And there's the third one: happiness. You're not only a lover, you're not only a parent, you're also an adult that needs to be happy. Take care of yourself. Be happy because your baby, your husband, your wife will feel it. If you're happy, your baby's happy. If you're happy, your husband, your wife is happy. They feel your good vibes. I would like to emphasize that last one. It is important for you to take care and to nurture and cherish this relationship. At the beginning, my husband would ask me to be happy. I felt that as a task. I felt that as pressure. Oh, I'm doing everything. I'm completely out of my socks. I'm sleep deprived. I have no time to sleep, but now I have to show my husband that I'm happy. No, he was not asking. He was not pressuring me to be happy. He was actually asking me to communicate, to delegate, and to start to look for myself. So what do I started to do? I asked him to give him his bib. I started prioritizing, understanding that there's an order with my needs. And I also started to choose my battles. I started organizing myself, inviting people over, saying, okay, every day a new goal. Today is to eat one dinner, at least one, around lunchtime, but I'm not jumping a food time. Tomorrow it will be to be showered and to have eaten by lunchtime. The next day it will be to actually will get my makeup done, get showered, and have my lunch eaten by midday. So every day a step forward, and every day asking for more help, delegating more, and actually prioritize things. Sometimes things don't need to be perfect. People would rather have some pleasant, happy person next to them instead of having a really sleep deprived, angry, unsatisfied person with a clean house. I hope all those advice were helpful for you. Please comment down below to tell me what you liked, what I can still improve, and I would love to share some more content with you on, for instance, how I managed my baby to sleep throughout the night. Well, I see you in the next one, and thank you very much for tuning in. Bye bye.